All right, so we're just going to wrap up this review. This is the antminer S7 batch 1 from Bitmain. This is the specs on here are 4.8 terahashes miner. We only have one miner on the network right now, and this is Slush's pool, and it's really nice to look at. It has the this is about let's see, this is about almost 2 days of hashing Bitcoin right now. So we got confirmed rewarded Bitcoin of 0.09 Bitcoins rewarded to me for hashing on the pool with them. I've only hashed, I don't hash solo at all. I've never hashed solo. And this right here is the unconfirmed. After 100 transactions, this will be confirmed, or as it proceeds, portions of this will be confirmed. And then as the blockchain progresses, this number will flow into this number while I'm hashing as well. So you could say it's about 0.2 bitcoins per day hashing at this rate, which changes. The lowest I ever seen is 4.5 terahashes. It goes all the way up to 5.2 terahashes with the Bitcoin miner. It's rated at 4.8. This shows my average scoring. Like, as you can see throughout the day, almost 3 o'clock, it's hashing at 4.8. Then it takes a little bump to 4.9, and then now we got 5.1. For some reason, it's bigger in the afternoon after 3 o'clock. 5.176, 5.19, that kind of thing. So, and then we had a spike here, but this shows that the average hash rate every 5 minutes. So that's the blue, and my scoring hash rate in the yellow. So that's what the network reads me at. I only have one active miner, which is the green line here. So, and it's consistently on the network. I think it rates miner. My miner has never gone over 6 terahashes. It's gotten pretty close for some reason. I don't know why, but it's supposed to be at 4.8. It doesn't overclock. I don't have it overclocked. It's pretty normal. 42 degrees Celsius on my miner right now. This is the entire pool at Slush's pool, 34.32 pilahashes, 18,000 active workers. It's a pretty big pool for right now. So this number is going to vary. But the reason I went with Slush's pool, because you have all this data. I tried to go on Bitcoin affiliate networks. I tried to go on Ampool. Didn't like either one of them. Ampool just had low data, like not much. You don't get any of this stuff, man. You don't get any of these options. Dashboard pretty much shows you everything. You can look into individual workers. I only have one worker, and monitoring. It tells you what the what you have as far as workers online. If they go on offline, I'll go into that real quick. And then at some point my worker was offline because of internet connectivity issues. I have mine working on wireless, so it's a wireless A0211 AC, but bandwidth isn't a big issue with mining because it doesn't use that much bandwidth. So as you can see, this is a low connectivity, and it wasn't able to do much. Mostly because of cell phone interference. My iPhone, iPads in the house just cause interference. As soon as I walk in the house, it just kills the connection. So I had to get an extender. I put it on a dual band. I have the WD Western Digital A0211 AC bridge. Then I use the Netgear extender, and it's all nobody cares about that. But all I'm saying is, if you're gonna mine wirelessly, make sure you have good connectivity. Your miner is going to beep. If it beeps, that means it's lost connection. That's one thing I learned. So figured that out. But Slush's pool tells you all this stuff, man. Like, you're not going to get this kind of data on those other pools. Slush's pool charges the 2% fee. If you care about 2% fee, which is, to me, which equals to about 2 cents, 0.02 cents US is what they charge me to mine on their pool, you know, at the most, because of the transaction costs and things like that. If you have your miner set up to pay out below 0.01, if it's like 0.009 or 0.003, they're going to charge you a fee to transfer that money over to your wallet. They're going to do that. So mine's not set up like it's free to transfer. 0.01 is free. I have mine set slightly higher to I think it's like 0.2 or something. So it tells you when your payout is being reached. You're at 60% right now. The blue indicates slightly unconfirmed transactions. Red indicates things that are happening. So I haven't had any payouts. Only been hashing for about 2 days. But you got a ton of information. 2 days, this is what I'm getting at the 4.8 terahashes. This number changes. Like I said, it shows you how it fluctuates, which I love. You know, and then you have this chart is pretty neat. And you can really go, data is important. You know, charging a 2% pool fee, to me, for people to actually have a beautiful UI, and you can go in there, get all the information you want, make some good educated reasoning if you want to continue to mine on this pool or not. In my experience the past couple of days, I can just go on my Safari browser on my iPhone, iPad, and just look up this data and like, okay, I'm hashing pretty good right now. At a certain time of day, it's better than others, you know. And you can go on Coinbase Exchange and see like, oh, you know, you can make some serious decisions. You know, we're mining right now, but you can use some of this data to do the Coinbase Exchange and trade some Bitcoin. You know, this is very tutorial, and it's great. There's a tutorial on here too. So it's good to be able to kind of, look at this and then look at other aspects you can utilize in your other Bitcoin ventures. So this is the antminer S7 from Bitmain. We're just hashing away smoothly, no interruption. This will show you lags and, if you drop connection. I will even get an email if something changes in my miner. That's per miner. So, if I lose connection, I get an email. You can set that up in monitoring. And you can set your payouts and your, rewards and monitoring. This is pretty much, the dashboard shows you it all in one spot. But to edit these settings, you go to monitoring and payout. And you can look at your individual workers. Right now, I only have one worker. The other worker I set up didn't do it correctly. It's still on. I can delete it whenever I want. But this green shows that I have one worker doing well. And it just popped to 4.9. Not overclocked. It's not overclocked. It just sometimes of the day there's more transactions and it just hashes away. I have it in the basement. It's cold. Maybe that's something to do with it too. Like it's, this thing never gets above 61% humidity. I have a little humidity thing down there, checking it out. And then you can touch the miner. It doesn't get hot. It's cool to the touch where I have it. So you can see that in the previous videos of my setup and unboxing. Just hit the little card thing up here. You'll see it pop up.